We're reporting from the Taj Palace Hotel. It is one of the hotels that will be welcoming host of guests coming from all across the globe to attend the G20 Summit that will be held later this week in the national capital. So we move along and show you as to how the Taj Palace staff is going to welcome a foreign guest upon arrival. The first thing that you see right at the entrance of the gate is the G20 emblem greeting the leaders. After that, we will have staff from the hotel that will perform a little Indian ritual. We have a thali with a diya and some flowers. There will be a little ceremony, a tikka ceremony, after which the guests will be given these shawls that are also made in India using the local handicraft. Right now we're joined by the spokesperson of the hotel over here. So thank you for speaking with us. So how are you going to welcome the guests upon their arrival? What is this ritual that we see over here?
So we have been welcoming guests since last 40 years, and we are known for hosting head of states. So in this welcome, as we all know, and we have always heard about Atithi Devo Bhava, and that's the value that we're literally going to live by during this. So we are welcoming the guests with an arti and tikka, and in a silver thal which is adorned by peacock motifs. And
and explain the relevance of the peacock over here.
So we've got peacock. So peacock, as you all know, it's a national bird, and it's also found across our hotel lobby, and it is being used extensively in our decor. So that's the reason we've got this thali being developed specially for this G20 welcome. And apart from that, we have these silk stoles. These are stoles which are being made of ikat karigari, which is very famous in Odisha. Okay. And this is from there. So we thought of giving some a platform to the skill set of the artisans who are working over there as well. And again, going local artisanals. Then we have got a mala which is made out of tulsi, which is holy basil. So that will also be given to the delegates who will be coming, and that's how we'll welcome them too.
As far as the security concern is, it's a very crucial aspect. So the entire staff has been educated about what would be the special etiquettes and what would be the concerns and the measures taken during those three very crucial days.
Yes. So. Of course, our staff is attuned to these kind of moments, but yes, this is very, very crucial because so many head of states at one point of time in our national capital is going to be for the first time. So yes, there is a heightened sense of safety and security, which our security team, along with the local agencies, be it the Delhi government, the police, everything, they all are working together. I'm sure you must have also experienced it right now, which is almost a week ahead of the visit. So yes, there is heightened security, and the team is trained. Last week we had a drill with the NDRF on how the evacuation has to happen. So there's a lot of training which has happened previously also, and we have planned this for the next week as well with the local agencies, so that we are well prepared for this summit.
Thank you so much for speaking with us. So these are the preparations that have been put in place here at Taj Palace in the national capital as to how they'll be welcoming the staff, the way the entire staff has been trained etiquette-wise and safety concerns-wise as well. This is Madhurima Mishra with Meidien reporting for Republic TV.
And viewers, the security has been stepped up in the national capital with top leaders set to attend the mega summit. Here is an exclusive report on security arrangements.
I think for the past month and a half, there have been elaborate security arrangements for the hotel when it comes to installing more CCTV cameras around the periphery, around in the hotel. As far as police verification of all the staff who will be serving during this time was done much in advance. And also from back area to the front area, if you want to come in now, you have a certain kind of biometrics where you do your eye scan, then only you can enter the area. Otherwise, only limited number of people can only enter this area. And I think we have up the game as far as more security on the floors. So, whether it's cameras or police, our personal plus the local police agencies are, doing their bit, and we don't have cars parked in the basement now anymore. So the cars have to be parked somewhere else. So I think we've taken care of every aspect of security, and in coordination with the local Delhi police and agencies, I think we're covered there.
As far as the detailing and detailing of the staff, have they been given any special instructions to how to deal around with the foreign guests if there are special requests made? And as far as the security is concerned, the details, if there is an influx of other guests as well, how is the hotel going to handle all that?
Ma'am, during this time, I wouldn't say there will be much influx of outsiders. It'll be mostly people who are staying for G20, precisely for the fact that they know it's going to be a little cumbersome to come to this part of town during this time. So, as far as staff is concerned, they've been briefed about all the service standards, and how they are going to, kind of work things out as far as how to address the dignitary, how to service, and the kind of things they would require, their dietary requirements. We would need all that in advance, and also at the same point of time, making them that secrecy is very important. They have certain protocol to be maintained for when it comes to them, and most of these guys will be staying in house during that duration. So there is no going out. So it'll be we're keeping a watch on that, and I think staff is pretty much aware how critical this is and how important this is. So I think
So it's going to be a very tight-knit arrangement as far as those 3 days are concerned. So my last question to you is regarding that there are multiple drills being conducted around. Yesterday we also saw. So how's that going? Because have the hotel staff been trained as well to work alongside the agencies? Because we've seen a drill yesterday itself. So how's that's working out?
I think that's working out very fine because we were briefed about it. The local police briefed us about it, whether it's concerns of fire drill or a regular drill where they want to watch all, and with special drill like the one you mentioned yesterday, we were given, the security had briefed us that things to be taken care of. I think, our staff is pretty much aware all kinds of drills, and I think they've got used to it because we've been doing it for a while now, for some time, for some weeks now. So I think the staff is very well aware of it,
Well, as one would say that there's no event complete without food.
Absolutely.
So we are absolutely geared up to offer a culinary experience to our G20 delegates from all over the world. Our focal point is that special menus have been curated for them on day-to-day basis, exceeding their expectations, creating an element of surprise, killing an element of wow factor by using absolutely authentic and original recipes. Yes, that's one. Menus have been curated incorporating farm to fresh concept, using local and fresh produce. That's one. Secondly, Ayurvedic food, they're promoting that during breakfast. And of course, millets, being year of millets. Many dishes have been innovated by using millets, because myth has been that it's not tasty, but we have made it overwhelming, I think. So menus do comprise of dishes with millets. Then, of course, global cuisine of their native country. And above all, offering them, diverse flavors of Indian regional cuisines of India. That's something very important because if somebody comes here, he loves to see what Indian cuisine is. So menus have been created from, eastern state, north, south, west, offering them various dishes, you see that. And beautifully presented. Food safety and hygiene is our top priority, ensuring food security. And presentation, very stylish presentation and service, and making them feel very comfortable and creating a kind of unique experience for all these guests.
So, Chef, they'll be here for 3 days. So that is what, around 12 meal plus that you'll be curating for our visitors that will be coming from all across the globe. So do you have a special team, special instructions have been given, how to conduct themselves, how to, accept some impromptu requests if they come along?
Absolutely, when it comes to their special dietary requirements, we are ready. And out of the menu, we are ready in all aspects right? So we have these special menus for breakfast, lunch, dinner, and tailor-made menu. Suppose certainly very right you said, suppose there's an immediate requirement of a particular food. We are there and there's a micromanagement.
Absolutely.
You see, because we want to ensure 100% perfection, you see. It has to be excellent. Nothing below that. And global cuisine, they would love to see being served here. Again, very authentic, you see.
So what kind of arrangement the table would look like? Because we have a lot of stuff here as well. So it's going to appear like this, like this is an example of sort?
Yeah, it's a spread of dishes from eastern state. You can see that we have tumka, we have this curry from Sikkim, kokora, masu curry. Then we have sea bass in chili lime sauce. So we just created a small spread served with the array of sauces. So likewise, all restaurants we have buffets. Very special menu has been made for buffets, breakfast, lunch, dinner, incorporating global cuisine.
So we are all set to welcome all our guests. My last question is, what would the dessert table is going to look like? Because as we know that India's culture is varied, and of course, so are you trying to make a dessert table that's an amalgamation of the West and our culture as well?
Absolutely, it's going to be, a fusion also. And besides authentic, of course, we have variety of Indian cuisine, whether it's rasgulla or firni or any dish from any part of the world. We are so enriched as far as cuisine, desserts. So there's no menu complete without desserts.
Absolutely.
So desserts have also where millets have been creating millets, pudding, kheer, firni, halwa. So that has also been covered. So it's going to be offering them authentic food and desserts with a modern touch.
Thank you so much, sir. So this was one of the lead chef here at Le Meidien, and he very beautifully explained that how the hotel is absolutely ready to welcome the host of guests that will be those will be coming here from the 8th of 10th of September. From impromptu requests to a set curated multi-dish buffets, all of them have been set ready to welcome our guests from all across the planet. This is Madhurima Mishra with V Journal for Republic TV.